Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Tahanjo. Fiskarma. Alright, here we are, stuck behind the MBTA bus. I think I knocked my camera off to the side, so we'll see. What are you looking at right now? Got a lazy eye camera. Yeah, it's 40. I'm chilly. See that person cross 7 feet away from the crosswalk? That's how you get whacked, people. Yeah, so I'm wearing my golden gloves. So I like these gloves a lot, but you know, just a PSA. We now turn this over to Matt the Greeter for a friendly PSA about your gloves, riding gloves in particular. Oh, I like when I can drive really slow, ride slow and not put my feet down. I'm gonna pretend I'm an adept rider. All right, how are we doing here? Check this out. Dangerous. All right. And we're through the yellow light. How's that work for you? Anyway, when you change gloves, it's like changing shoes. And I mean, like, not just between like sneakers, but like wildly changing. You go from your work boots to your tap dancing shoes or whatever. You know, and then you drive a car, you got to get used to that. You know, your work boots lay heavy on the accelerator pedal and whatnot, and then you wear flip-flops, which you're not catching me in, you know, something like, you got to pay attention. So the same concept applies to your gloves. You know, I got very much used to the power sports gloves, which are very grippy. I want to say they have sure grip technology, which that's not what they say. I mean, I'm sure that's already a thing, but when I'm wearing those gloves, I have very predictable, you know, grip on the throttle, and when I'm, you know, moving my fingers both on and off of the levers, so I feel good about that. And geez, I don't know, let's go. And then I get over to these golden gloves, and I really like the golden gloves, but they're leather, so they're like slipperier. So if you're looking at the palms here, I'm looking at the road, trust me, looking at the palms here, they're like a baseball glove, which is a little bit less grippy than the other ones, so I have to be aware of that. Now when I switch to my winter riding gloves, which I wish I had right now, they'd be a little bulkier, and so getting in and out of this throttle area is tough sometimes with certain gloves. So Kemi-Moto reached out to me, thanks to my friend Greg, riding Humboldt County, and they asked me if I would like to review a pair of their winter riding gloves. Now they're all out of the heated gloves. I think they all went to people who are suffering the temperatures way down in the 60s in Florida. But they got regular old winter gloves, so I'll try those out in the 40s, 30s, 20s, and whatever here in New England. So that's awfully nice of them to take a chance. Obviously they haven't seen my channel, or they'd ask me to send them a pair of gloves. Say, forget it. They don't know I don't edit or any of that stuff, but they're gonna find out anyhow. So that's it. I'm really looking forward to an actual pair of winter riding gloves. I've worn, yeah, I've had the Harley ones, and they're just a little tight and bulky. I've had like snowmobile gloves or something I got from somewhere, and they don't do it. They don't do it. They're too bulky to get on and off the throttle and the levers and all that stuff. So anyhow, that leaves me with I'm banking on Kemi-Moto. And but this is the last thing, and then I'll let you go. But when you're buying gloves, you know, something like gloves, it is well worth asking ahead of time or doing your research. Are these gloves, I'm pretty sure, come from China? So sometimes gloves and other things like that will come in Asian sizes. And like I know my friend, so this goes for like China, India, places like this. So my friend Boney, he's Indian, so he gets Indian cut shirts. So a large Indian style shirt is going to be super tight on me. And so Kemi-Moto, I did my little research. So whatever gloves you get from them, their gloves are advertised in Asian sizes. So if you normally get a medium, you should get a large. If you normally get a large, you should get an extra large. Does that make sense? Anyhow, I'll let you know when those come in. I'll do a review of those. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I got to get back to work. Morning, Fat Alice. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.